Heyo. Hello. Hello, hello. It is I, Lance. Hello, everybody. Hi. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hi, Sofa. Hi, CM. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Actually, hold on. That, first and foremost, yes. Welcome on in, BT. I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Wait, who are you again?
Jimmy, that's Miss Direwolf. Come on now. Just when I thought you were being like, you're starting to be nice to them again. you just throw them with that. Come on now. You can't keep perpetuating this bid. At this point, it's starting to not seem like a bid. Jimmy, come on. Come on now. I will not rest until you say one nice thing about Miss Direwolf.
Nah, that's cap.
No, it is not cap. It is not cap. We're actually doing this right now. No. I'm sick and tired of this. No. Get back here, kid.
You know, sometimes I worry about you.
I worry about you sometimes. No. This unrelentless hate and being mean to Miss Direwolf is starting to not make any more sense, and you're starting to piss me off. So come on, say one good thing about her.
Yeah, whatever.
Are you freaking... Bro, my guy, no. You get back here. No. No.
That's some skibbity cringe.
What is cringe? Me trying to actually get you to be a normal person for once in your goddamn life? And why were you glitchy that time? Come on now. You can be better than that.
When you build a new house, make a parapet around your roof so that you may not bring the guilt of bloodshed on your house.
Also, why are you glitchy
someone
again?
Falls from the roof.
Yeah. I know the bloodshed. Yeah, come on. It's been like 7 months. I swear to God, I didn't program him like this. I swear, we could figure something out. Look, on Thursday we're doing a co-working stream, as I dubbed it, because I want to do some stream work, and so I guess we can figure something out there. I gotta give Jimmy more positive lines. This is honestly the solution here. Like, what the hell? But come on now, Jimmy. Are you at least sorry?
Oh, hi, Lance.
Hi, Jimmy. Yes. Hi. Yes. Hi, Jimmy. Are you okay?
This is the best thing I've ever seen.
What is the best thing you've ever seen? Me actually being upset about you? No. That's not. You're not.
How about no?
How about yes?
Pick up a pen and draw.
Yeah. That is a good sentiment to have if it's against like AI artists, but Miss Direwolf draws very good art already. Come on now.
Woo, mama.
Is that a good thing or not? Hi, Ink. We're having a discussion here with Jimmy. We're having a discussion here with Jimmy because Jimmy keeps being mean. Wait, also hold on. How long is the cooldown for the freaking falling pipe? I thought I changed that or something. Oh well. But we can give Jimmy a lobotomy. Hell, in fact, I can technically give him a lobotomy right now by removing things that he could say. No bully. Yes, I don't want Jimmy to be a bully. Jimmy, are you actively trying to be a bully?
Your mom.
I guess he is. I don't know, but don't change it. No, we can't have the falling pipe spam. We can't have him. Did he also insult his own grandmother? I guess by definition he is, isn't it? By definition, I guess he is. I don't know. Thing is, my mom is not aware of Jimmy's existence. That's like the one difference. That's like the one thing. My mom barely knows that I even do stuff on the internet. I don't even know if she knows, actually. Can I edit? I cannot get it. It has a 60-minute cooldown? No. He a hater. Yeah, no, he's actively being a hater right now. But like I haven't seen him be that much of a hater. When Wallplex got some sparks and I'm scared to use it. Do not use it. No. Yes. Keep using the pipe for now, because I will lower the cooldown of it. No, that's clown time. No. I will lower the cooldown of it to 5 minutes. I'm not getting rid of it. I'm just preventing it, you know, abuse of it. Once you gave him a voice. Who's your favorite FMMF? I'm looking this up. Hi, Felix, by the way. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. What is... I highly doubt it's this. I highly doubt it's free 4-operator FM synthesizer. DMMD. But didn't I answer that question already? What was it? What was the guy's name? The one that's like vaguely Japanese. Kojaku. That one. First one's just shitting on my heart. Yeah, back then he kind of just, the first thing he said to Mr. Wolf was that he didn't like her art. It's insane. It's insane. Okay, wait, hold on. Beats up his boyfriend, but if it's like okay, look, I don't consent to beating up your boyfriend unless they're into that. If it's all consensual, I'm good. If it's not consensual, we're gonna have a problem here. What is falling pipes cooldown time? We need to have a cooldown of it. We can't just have it all be chaos. Warn before clicking the scene. That is true. That is true. I will change that. I will change that. Wait, hold on. I'm looking at Jimmy's lines, and I'm looking at Jimmy's lines, and he doesn't really have a lot of positive ones. I know that I okay, fourth wall break. I'm a kill the bit for a bit. I'm a break the bit for a bit, but I did purposefully give Jimmy more but not more. I didn't count this out, okay? By the way, hold on. Here, I'll save you the trouble. I'll hide the game and I'll go into it. There you go. So I'm looking at a very, very white screen here. I'll load it back up when the game is loaded. But yeah, I purposely gave Jimmy more negative lines than positive lines, but I may have miscalculated the sheer amount of negative lines that I gave Jimmy. So we can change that. We can absolutely change that. I thought I made it a bit more balanced. I thought I made it a bit more balanced, that he could be nice and he could also be a little shit. No, I guess he is just overwhelmingly a little shit. we gotta work on that. A man just happens to fall like that. No, he orchestrated. Yeah, that's Varka. I've been using the Varka team, man. My Varka is pretty much almost fully built. I want to triple crown him. And I know people will say, oh, well, you don't need to crown, like, I don't know, his normal attack. I don't give a shit. I will triple crown him because I like him. I triple crown every character I like, okay? I triple crowned Mavuika. I triple crowned Jean. Where's Jean? Oh, I forgot that I crowned the basic attack of... Sometimes I crown characters that have an actual use for them to be crowned. And sometimes they're Jean and I just triple crown Jean. How did you possibly think that it was balanced? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I thought I must have miscalculated. I recorded a lot of shit. I barely even remember what I remembered. Internet loves a certain voice line for Varka in this event. Or what? Through a sunroof and I saved him. Wait, what is this dramatical murder talk, Felix? What? In the beginning of screen, next update. Leakers are saying that the thing that I've seen, I haven't seen any confirmations, but people are talking about it like it's very much confirmed. So I think next patch is Dornman Port. I'm not entirely sure. Dornman Port is a place that's been mentioned for ages, and I think it's supposed to be up here. Somewhere up here. The one from the event where he was drinking? Did we do that already? I want to do it. Oh, by the way, I do want to go farm something. Oh, one thing I want to do, actually. Now that I'm almost done building Varka. I want to turn my attention to building Mona. Because I want to try a team with Mona. I gave her Thrilling Tales even. Look at that. What the fuck, Automod? I know why. I can see I can see why. This is very funny. This is very funny. I will allow it, but it is funny. It is funny. Automot read gays are crazy and completely thought that you were being mean here. Crazy not in that sense, but like crazy in a good sense, you know? uh, uh, yes, I do gotta hydrate. Hi, Nocturne. Hello. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It is valid. Is it? I think I did see it. I don't think I saw. I don't remember like clocking the line when it happened in game, but I do remember somebody. Posting it on Reddit or something or Twitter. But he does go kind of crazy for one of those. It does like he does like a oh or something. I don't know. I can't do it. But it was weirdly sensual, I think. Mona's really good after her X-ray buff. Yeah, I've been wanting to do that since the buffs, and then when I found out that she could be really good with Varka, I was like, hey, fuck it, don't do those sounds. No, I won't. I'm not good at replicating those sounds. I ain't a voice actor. And most of you will hear me like do one of these. But that's about it. That's just me being refreshed. That's all it is. It isn't me doing anything weird. The thing is with Mona, for me, I have her at C2 right now, which is kind of cool. But the thing is, Mona took me a while to get. I never really got Mona until they gave us the ability to pick a free character from the standard banner. If we go to the character archive, you'll see how long ago I've gotten Mona. She is the most recent standard character that I've gotten. Where is she? She joined the party on 8/28/2024. It doesn't say it. You can't see the year because I'm kind of covering it up, but trust me, that's 2024. My sucrose is struggling between Flint and Varka. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. I do have sucrose right now because I've been playing around with this team. I played around with what's her face with Shengling here as well. But honestly, I like Mavuika more just for the comfiness of it. I don't have to think too hard about the positioning due to the positioning of the Pyronado and all that kind of stuff. And I like having Mavuika here. The one problem that I have with this team as it is that Mavuika takes a while to charge her burst and stuff like that. But it is offset by the fact that Mavuika's burst isn't really super important in here. Yes. Mizuki, really? I consider re-rolling my account. I think I grabbed the Gene constellation from the selector because I ended up getting a free Mizuki. A free Mizuki before the selector happened. So I was like, oh cool, I don't have to pick the new character. What will happen, however, is that if we do get a new 5-star standard character. What the fuck am I doing? If we do get a new 5-star standard character, which people are speculating to be, what's his name? Lohan? People are speculating it to be Lohan. If we do get that, and we do get the 5-star selector, as we always do, I will have to think about what to do. Because I could either get C4 Gene, which is really freaking cool, or I could get a new character. Which I always like getting new characters. But if I don't get the new character, then maybe I will never get them. If it's like Mona, it'll be the one standard character that always avoids me. Mizuki good with Varka team? I don't think so, because Mizuki is kinda similar to Varka in the sense that she wants to be the on-fielder while creating all the reactions herself. You know, because she's an emo and she like swirls a fuck ton. I don't know how great she is numbers wise, but that's how she's played, as far as I'm aware. So I don't think it makes a lot of sense to pair her up with Varka. I don't think she has any off-field capabilities even. Let's see. I need to go farm this book thing. Because I do want those 2 talents to be at level 9. Lohan looks fire. I do like the way Lohan looks. But I don't know. I haven't really gotten too much of a read on his character. Unless he gets a redesign. No, he will most likely won't. Most likely he won't. His model looks pretty playable already as is. So I'm sorry to say. What the hell? Hello? Why my sucrose almost dead? Excuse me? Hello? What the frick? Okay. What the crap? Got hit by a couple of slimes and you're almost fucking dead already? Jesus. Boy. Have Aoife as well, but he's gonna DPS himself. I heard that you can pair up Varka with Aoife though. So maybe that I don't know why. I don't have Aoife, so I don't know how he works. I use Mizuki as my own field DPS when I started the game. I would imagine that Mizuki, like early game, would be kind of busted. Don't you dare hit me again. Oh no, you absorbed cryo. That's not good. It's fine. It's whatever. I don't like this domain. You can tell that it's a 1.0 domain. Because like fighting the enemies here fucking sucks. Struggling to get the remaining 40 pulls to get my guarantee agent. Doesn't ZZZ have like a ton of content? Because if so, I'm sure you can do it with enough patience and time, which I guess that might be the most limiting factor, right? I don't know how long you have until like all that shit is gone, but I believe in you. Whoops. How dare you? Like, fighting these enemies is easy as balls. It's just that they're very separate. So this is slightly annoying. There we go. Mizuki in early game would be like Miko. Most likely. I feel like any Anemo character early game will be good. Because you can literally, with Anemo characters, a lot of the time you can like literally get them and then put them alongside other characters that do off-field elemental damage, and they can swirl the living shit out of everybody. And then you can have a multi-elemental team that can take care of a lot of elemental obstacles. I'm literally drinking water as you say that, as you ask me that. Have you as well, please kind of a DPS himself? Does he have like off-field Anemo shit, or do you just give him the thrilling tales and call it a fucking day? Is he a Catalyst user? I think he was a Catalyst user, was he not? He needs glory again. I don't have Aoife, do I? No, I do have Aoife. I'm an idiot. I never used him though. Yeah. I never used him. It could be interesting to build him if I want to throw a fucking Aoife and Varka team. I don't know. It could be fun. I don't even... He's like C2 even. Is that decent? Is that all right? Is that neat? How neat is that? Dailies and logs are not enough. Hollow Zero and Quest story take a long time to get more. Oh no. It is in these situations where I think people are allowed to like spend a little if they really wanted it. The nice thing about gachas, and especially Hoyo gachas, is that the pity system lets you like calculate just how much you will need in order to get the character you want. So you said you were needing 40 pulls, right? Well, getting 40 pulls isn't as expensive as like getting the most expensive as like pulling for an entire, paying to get an entire character. you can spend a little less money and get just the little extra you need. Just the little extra you need in order to fully clear out what you need to get. That is a soup, and you said you were guaranteed too. So there's like zero uncertainty in here. Like if you straight up buy 40 pulls, you will get what you need, what you want, because you're guaranteed. You said you're guaranteed. How much does that cost? Like if you just go to the top up thing. Oh, 40 pulls is a lot actually. 40 pulls is a lot. That would be 410 pulls. Oh yeah, no, that would still be a lot. Yeah, I forgot that the minimum package on these things tends to be like on the 6,000s and shit. Yeah. Autoron and Eva good together? I would imagine so. Yeah, Autoron is like an off-field electro guy. I remember before Yansan, Autoron was like the top pick for Mavuika Overload teams. And I think he still kind of is. I think a Mavuika Overload team wants something like Mavuika, Chevreuse, Yansan, and Autoron. I think. I'm not entirely sure. And that does sound like a fun team. Don't get me wrong. Come on now. Come on now. Get the heck out. Thank you. Can I kill this guy? Oh, Varka's so nice because he's Claymore. That's so nice. Dude, this guy, if if Varka released in 1.0 as he is now, he would be the fucking best absolute character in the entire fucking game. That's so funny to me. Oh well. Did I do my farming? Yeah, I did do my farming. So it is at this point where I should tell you that I did absolutely nothing of the event so far. Like literally last time we played Genshin, I did like the event and stuff. I did like the event and stuff. Oh, I also didn't do Stygian. Well, I'm not jumping and gliding. You can hold a skill. I often forget that I can do that. But yeah, I literally didn't do any of this. I didn't do any of this. Also, low key, I want to build Mona because I want to give her this weapon skin. This is perfect on Mona. This is perfect on Mona. It would look so much better to give her this than to have her just use fucking Thrilling Tales. I mean, she'll still get to use Thrilling Tales. I like the idea of weapon skins. I like the idea of weapon skins. I don't like that this weapon skin is replacing potentially a free weapon that we could have gotten from this event. But oh well. It is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. But yeah, no, I didn't do any of these events. Any of them. I want to prioritize the main story at the moment, though. So maybe I'll do these off stream. Or if I finish the story... If the story isn't super long... we can probably do a little bit of it before we end stream. Whee! Thought Oren was a tough, very strong guy, but I was very surprised. That is very much often the case with Hoyo characters. Even Varka himself is a lot goofier than I think a lot of people expected. Like if you try to find freaking, what is it? Fan art of what people were headcanoning Varka to be like or look like before his design eventually got revealed, you would see him mostly be like very big and burly and like with a big gruffy mask, what the fuck, gruffy beard and like very old gray hair even. That's what people were like headcanon in him as. I don't think anybody really expected Varka to be the cool uncle that he ended up being, for example. And especially not one that enjoys skipping work and drinking a lot and shit. Also, by the way, look at this. Wait, oh, is this not the one? There was one. There's a video I saw on the subreddit, on the Genshin subreddit, where Varka could like walk through one of these things. Because apparently, I don't know what it is about his model that the clipping, that for some reason he clips into the ground and so he can walk through these. It was funny because like even shorter characters than Varka couldn't do it because their model doesn't clip, but Varka's does. I don't know what the fuck they did to this model, but it happened. Okay, where was I? Where was I? Crawling, kneeling, what's that? It's just, you know, you when your feet just go through the ground, just casually, that's clipping. That's what Varka does apparently sometimes. Oh my god, a double ban from Saribot. You love to fucking see it. Hell yeah. I always love it when what the fuck? Oh, you guys saw me? My favorite thing about Sucrose is that I can do this and everyone dies. It's cute. This is why I love Anemo characters. They can never make me hate Anemo characters. They can just in the overworld, they're just so nice. They just take advantage of everything in their fucking in the map. It's just so fucking neat. The enemies set fire to the ground. You can fucking swirl the living shit out of them and burn them. It's so nice. Okay, enough stalling. I do think we should go with the event. At least I got Bennett. Bennett is good to have, yes. Bennett is indeed good to have. It's always funny to me. It's not, well, not necessarily funny. It's always interesting to me to think about how so many players don't have C6 4 stars. And I'm like, what? What do you mean you don't? I feel like everybody has it. And then I think about it and I'm like, oh, wait, no. A lot of people don't play as much Genshin as I do. Or even more so, a lot of people are new to Genshin. Most people haven't been playing since 1.0 like myself. I'm probably in the minority of the player base. I know that there's a ton of people that have never stopped playing Genshin and that have been playing Genshin since 1.0. This isn't new to me. But I often forget that that's not very much the case for the majority of players. And so newer players may not have the luxury of having so many C6 characters like I do. Like that right there, C6. That right there, C6. Who else? Who else do I have C6? What's another 4-star that I use a lot that I have C6? Oh, Xingqiu. Did I show Xingqiu already? I don't have Yunjin C6. Noelle C6. Ningguang C6. Farasan C6. You're C4. You're C1. Weird. You're C2. You're C6. Now that's why I like Rosaria. Dion is also C6. My Yansan is almost C6. Can I get a free Yansan? A fucking C6 Yansan would go fucking hard. What does it do? This is about 3 seconds. You gain extreme 4 increases the damage dealt by your current active character by 25 for 3 seconds. That's fucking cool. Can I get a fucking Yansan somewhere? Hello? I'm so close. Dude, that would be such a fucking cool upgrade. Oh, I forgot that my Shinobu's not even C6 either. My Sarah is C6. I don't use her, though. I should use her more, but I don't. I even have a gotcha banner weapon for her. Started with, like, Farina's last rerun, and you lost 50-50 to Chi-Chi. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's something that happens to everybody. I'll show you something to show you that that's just how it is. I too have a C6 Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi is literally the only 5-star that I have this many constellations of. To be fair, I played it safe. There was one time where we could get a free 5-star. I don't remember. No, I think it was. Did I get it from the constellation picker? I don't know. I think it was one selector sometime that allowed us to pick a 5-star character, and I picked Chi-Chi because my Chi-Chi was C6. And my logic behind this was if I lose 50-50 to Chi-Chi again, I get one of those things to break the level cap. I may regret doing that because I could have gotten a Jean constellation because I like Jean and I didn't think that C4 Jean would be that useful. And now I'm like, now I'm fucking freaking out because I wish I had C4 Jean. So yeah, my plan backfired on me. Chi-Chi gameplay today? No, she's not. She's not built. She's not built at all. Chi-Chi was like useful I remember Chi-Chi being useful in the 1.0 days, back when healings and healers were a lot more valuable, I guess you could say. Well, there's healers are still valuable in some teams. It's just that the best healers of the game kind of wipe the floor with Chi-Chi. So I don't know what Chi-Chi's best teams are. And I feel like even in a team where Chi-Chi would shine, say like a Farina team, for example, that does actively want a healer, I don't know how useful she would be, you know? Barbara is relevant now. I love her. I do love Barbara too. Barbara was like my main healer for a long time back when I first started playing this game. Because they gave her away for free. Well, I think new players still get a free Barbara up to this day, don't they? Don't you get like a free Barbara at a specific adventure rank and then another one by doing Abyss or something like that? Yeah, they do. Oh, okay. I think there was also a free Shangling, if I recall correctly, from the Abyss as well. And the free Kale, I think also from the Abyss. And the free Lynette when they... Because like every new region adds a permanent free character. Like nod-krai gave us a free... gave everybody a free I know that you can still get. Fontaine, Nadlin gave us a free Kachina. And that's usually because they want every player to have at least one character that can make use of the regional mechanics. So I know is the lunar thing. Which is still kind of silly because nod-krai 4-stars can't trigger lunar reactions. That's a design oversight in my opinion. And then Kachina was there so that we could have Night Soul and then other things that require Night Soul aligned characters and throughout nod-krai exploration. Kale was for Dendro because that was the new element. And Lynette was for the Arca mechanics because the Traveler had one Hydra Traveler has one Arca alignment and then Lynette had the other. So they always want to play every player, even if they don't pull for anything, to have something that allows them to do everything that the game offers them to do in some capacity, especially in the overworld. She never gets her buff from HP. Why her build guide says to give her EM because she works best from that's one of those things about Shinobu's design that is kind of odd. But her best teams are teams where she can be the hyper bloom trigger. And so she wants a lot of elemental mastery because that contributes to the hyper bloom damage, I suppose. Even though she herself doesn't have anything that converts, you know, her elemental mastery to something. Her HP does that because she is also intended to be a healer. So she kind of has a bit of an identity crisis in that sense. That's the thing. That is the thing. So yeah, but like I don't know if there's a team that Shinobu has where she can be built with with HP instead. Like every build guide I know considers her to be one of the best hyper bloom supports, and so everybody just built her like that. Simone will always use them. Electro is dope. I wish Electro Varka was more fun. I mean, Electro Varka is fun, but I haven't seen him do the most damage with it. And like I tried an Electro Varka team and it was very fun. I really liked running Fischl and Varka. But from all the teams that I tried, it was the one that had the lowest DPS. And I don't know, there was something about it that wasn't as satisfying. I don't know, maybe it's like the aesthetic of it or like the feel, the sound effects. I don't know. I kind of like Anemo and Hydra better for some reason. Like, I don't know, maybe it's the colors. Maybe it's because Varka's color scheme doesn't fit the Electro aesthetic, right? But it is fun. I think I did a Varka, Jean, Fischl, Yansan team. As good as Pyark as a Bennett. Yeah, Bennett is like the one thing that makes, I don't know if it's the one thing that makes Varka's pyro teams the best, but it is a big part of it. The true pyro archon. It was funny because I was hanging out with some friends the other day after the sewer plant collab actually. Fuck it, we're not starting the event. I want to yap about this because this is very funny that we were talking about this. I was hanging out with some friends, and turns out that they also had played. Well, they're new friends that I've made now through other friends, so I didn't know them back then. But back when Genshin first came out, I suppose they were also Genshin players, and I've only met them recently, so they don't play Genshin anymore. So I was like catching them up to like what character's been added, and I told them, oh, Varka's been added, and they were like, oh yeah, I remember Varka from like the story and stuff like that. Yeah, he's been mentioned, shit, yada yada yada. So I explained how he worked. Is like he wants to be built in teams with him, another Anemo character, and then two characters, either Pyro, Hydro, Krai, or Electro, right? And his best team is the Pyro team. And so as soon as he said that, my friend that I was talking to, he was like, oh, so Bennett, right? And I was like, yep, that Bennett. So even to someone that hasn't played this game in years at this point, they still know that Bennett is the fucking goat of units in this game. they really made the 1.04 stars too powerful. That is always going to be the funniest thing to me. I don't know how normal it is for gacha games to have 1.0 units to be so fucking relevant meta wise, quote unquote. Like, I'm gonna buff pyro teams even more. I don't know, man. Like, that's the thing that I'm not sure. That's the thing that I'm not sure about. I feel like when Nicole comes out, because Nadlin, yeah, imagine if they did like a set of Nadlin buffs and they allowed Bennett to have like Night Soul. That would make Bennett extra busted. Like they were like, we can't make Bennett a 6-star unit by giving him Night Soul. We have to hold him back in some capacity. But like, here's the thing though. Here's my 2 cents on Nicole being a pyro buffer. I don't mind Nicole being that. We don't really have that many off-field pyro units, or especially units that can be similar to Bennett, but like either better or with other uses, or that could allow, for example, Bennett to be used in the second team in Abyss, or third team if you're doing Stygian Onslaught and stuff like that. The game benefits from having characters that do similar things in different ways. So I don't mind the idea of Nicole being sort of an off-field buffer for Pyro like Bennett in some capacity. But I don't think I would replace Bennett from this team. It is likely, because I don't know if it makes the most sense. You know, I don't know if it makes the most sense. I'm not a numbers guy, but I feel like Bennett won't necessarily get kicked out of the team unless Durin is still better to keep. Like, if the premium team right now is Varka, Venti, Durin, Bennett, if Durin is too good of a character to kick out of the team in place of Nicole, then I will eat my words. But I don't know. That doesn't seem likely to me. It seems more likely that Hoyo would try to tune the team so that the best possible team for Varka would be one that has both Durin and Nicole, because those would be 2 limited characters, right? However, in my case, because I'm a free-to-play bitch, not even that. No, I'm not. But yeah, because I'm a free-to-play pleb, if you will. I don't know if I would kick out Bennett of this team. I doubt that. I doubt that Nicole would be that much of an upgrade over Bennett that it doesn't even make any sense to run Bennett on this team. Like, if anything, I would replace the second Pyro option. And if I replace the second Pyro option, then maybe I could also replace Sucrose, because Sucrose is also kind of clunky with her positioning and stuff. I kind of like Jean more than Bennett, and also personal bias. I just like Jean in general. I like the Jean character. And so if the game gives me an excuse to use Jean, I will use it. I will use her. So if I can do a team that's like Varka, Bennett, Jean, and Nicole, I will do it because Varka, Jean, and Nicole are 3 of my favorite characters in Genshin already. If Alice gets playable, I will pull her, no questions asked. Dude, that is true. My understand back when nod-krai first was teased, I thought that Alice would become playable throughout nod-krai. I was a fool in thinking that retrospectively, like thinking in retrospective. But yeah, looking back on it, I was very foolish to think that. But if that does happen, that's already a crazy Varka team. Varka, that's where I kick off Bennett. That's where I fucking kick off Bennett. Fucking Varka, Nicole, Alice, and then another Anemo, which that Anemo is gonna be Jean. Dude, that's like my dream team in Genshin. If you tell me that all 4 of those characters work together and they're well enough, even if they're not like the best possible team for Varka, I'm gonna be fucking hyped. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna be so into the idea of playing a team that has both Nicole and Alice. Nicole quickly became one of my new favorite characters, and Alice has been my most anticipated character to be playable since 1.0 alongside Varka. We already have one half of the equation. The other half of the equation is Alice. I was like, oh, Varka, he's not good with SC1 and I can't pull him. I have to save for Nicole. Nah, I would never say goodbye to him. No, I still have teams. I still have old teams that I tend to go back through. To go back to in certain challenges that I enjoy. So even if a new team comes around, I can see myself being a Varka main for a long time. The last team I remember being this much fun to play was the Veresa team. And I had to like physically stop myself from playing the Veresa team because it was like I pulled for Nefer and Llama. I need to build them. I need to build them. And so I forced myself to use the Nefer and Llama team, which I'm glad I did because it is also a very fun team to use. But outside of nod-krai, I don't want to use the Nefer team anymore. I like using this team. Or any Varka team, really. I can foresee myself building Varka in many different ways. I already started like perusing some of my artifacts to see if I had other elemental goblets that I could use for other elemental teams for Varka. But yes. Just a companion throughout, not a playable character like Paimon. I feel like the Hoyo would be shooting themselves in the foot if they never make Alice playable. Like, I know that people often joke that they already did that when they didn't make La Signora playable, and to a degree I agree, I guess, but I feel like it would be too much of a waste to not have Alice be playable, so it feels almost stupid of them to not do that. Everyone only needs 3 teams. Fire, Electro, and Cry. That's true. Genshin is not a game that requires a lot of units to be had. Unless you really lock into, like, Imaginarium Theater, for example, which is, like, the one game mode that requires a lot of horizontal investment. But if you don't particularly care about that and just want to try your hardest to build one very strong team by collecting constellations and shit like that, yeah, you can do that, too. You can do that too. The problem is that the meta in this game does shift quite a lot. So even if you make a very powerful team that can tackle pretty much any end game, it might get to a point where that team starts to struggle. Geo is not needed besides end game. Sadly, no. I mean, there are a few bosses that do benefit from using Geo characters, but they're few and far between. Need Navia because I love her. Navia is very fun. I never really figured out how to use her though. I don't have her though, so it's not too much of an issue for me, right? But like the few times that I gotten a chance to try her out, she confused me. Participate in the test. What is this test? Hey, the whole gang's here, and my 2 wives, Nicole and Jean. God, I hate seeing them up close. I hate seeing them. I love seeing them both, of course. I fucking love them. They're the most beautiful women in Genshin, I think. The problem is that Nicole's model is just vastly superior to Jean's model, and that annoys me. Uh, Nicole, yes, Nicole. I need a proper hard eyes emotion for this. The starry eyes don't quite make it justice. Or know how to use her and I don't have her. I mean, it's good that you know how to use her though. That means that you're ready to pull for her if she comes out. Is he asleep? Is he asleep right now? Varka will adopt anybody as a kid. He's almost like Arlecchino in that sense. You're lucky that Diluc is lucky that he's like a bit older at this point and he doesn't need anybody to adopt him. But if Varka had the chance, he would. Even changed my Capitano wallpaper with Nicole's. Honestly valid. I think Capitano's very fucking cool as well. Don't get me wrong. But I like girls. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I like girls. See, there you go. He knows that. This is what I was saying. He's an adult. He can really tell him what to do. My rebellious streak was way worse back in the day. Oh, some might say it hasn't even ended yet. Late night yesterday. Probably stayed up in the bar, right? All my terrible memories of being Grandmaster came rushing back. Bro came back for fucking 2 days and is already exhausted. That is a mood. That is a mood. One could argue that Varka was even busier when he was not being the Grandmaster because he was busy dealing with everything that's been going on with the expedition. But the way I see him is like, yeah, he probably didn't think much of that. He probably didn't think that the expedition was quote unquote work, you know? He probably enjoyed doing the expedition and enjoyed being a team leader and shit like that in the expedition. It's just the other part of being Grandmaster back home that's what he didn't enjoy. He needs retirement. Yeah, he does. And like, let's be real. Gene probably makes a better Grandmaster than Varka. That's not to throw dirt at Varka. Varka himself would agree, I feel like. Didn't he also joke at some point about just handing everything over to Gene because she does it way better anyways? And then another thing is that Gene clearly enjoys being the one in charge and like keeping everything together, right? I feel like the people who will do the best job at something are the ones that enjoy it the most. What's so misleading about it? He hit up his friend Charles for a few drinks. Ah, yeah. A few drinks turn to a few too many, right? I guess they do. You're just hungover. Yeah, I know. I don't know what else you expected, Paimon. You should know. You should know how Varka is at this point. Come on now. The setup is complete. You can start today's story at any time. Right. The whole point about this was that we're supposed to like relive our memories from the past to give the people that are coming back from the expedition the heads up as to what they've missed. If everyone can experience the story in the bubble, there shouldn't be anything in there that only I can do, right? How only you could have purified Dvalin's street tears. Yeah. A lot of people might even know you're capable of something like that, so they might get stuck at that point in the story. Yeah, if they're supposed to be like playing along, yeah. I've deleted the parts that might complicate things. Oh, neat. It should be like watching a play. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. It's literally like a memory bubble in Honkai Star Rail. A child like Klee? Can you hear the people talking outside? It's my neighbor, but I don't want to close the window because it's like a nice little breeze. No, we shouldn't be able to hear him. Okay. Where is Alice? Klee demanded some playtime with her mom. Aww. Nothing is more important than a request from her daughter. That's true. I want to see Alice being a mother. You know how fucking crazy it is that we finally have an event where both Klee and Alice are present at the same time in the same place? That's crazy. Enter the bubble world. Bombing the fishes. That's a very important thing to do. Look, if there's anybody that can, like, you know, handle anything that Klee might do that could be a problem to Mondstadt's ecosystem, it would be Alice. So I'd leave her be. And besides, poor girl never doesn't get to see her mom quite often. I say let her blow up whatever she wants, as long as it's not like half of Mondstadt. We jumped forward a bit since yesterday. We're at the Favonius Cathedral now. Is this the moment where we steal the lyre? Yeah. I mean, borrow. Oh wait, is this where we meet Fatui Fischl? Why is only Venti here? What about Varga and the others? Well, they weren't here in the original story, right? Neither was Dilek. This was an operation exclusively carried out by the Traveler and Venti, wasn't it? The Fatui plan to steal the Holy Lyre der Himmel, yes. Talk to every NPC inside. There's NPCs in here? Oh shit. Let me start. Chance to borrow the lyre. Come on, let's go help the knights. Wait, was Dilek here in the original story? Wait, what is it? What did he say? We're planning. Oh, the Fatui are planning to steal the lyre. Oh, and so yeah, okay. So we're not really stealing the lyre. We are fabricating. We're fabricating a conflict between the Fatui and the knights, so that we can actively take the lyre. It is pretty convincing, yes. You need to play along, okay? The cameras are rolling. Our operation isn't that strict. If there slips up, I'll just delete. Yeah, fix it in post. Where's it coming from? Just the outside bubble? Or the smaller one behind, yes. Okay. I don't feel we're gonna need any hints, right? Borrowing the Holy Lyre. Yeah, we don't have to sneak around probably, right? We're not including the stealing part in this version of the story. After all, the Fatui were the ones who ended up with it. Borrowing, stealing, leaving out the detail doesn't change the direction of the story. Did they? I forgot that bit. Park and Jean are already in the underground area. We should head over as well. What if we managed to catch the Fatui thief in the act? Yeah, we wouldn't change. We would change story, right? I highly doubt that if we like do things that are different from how they happen in reality, it's all a bubble thingy anyway. I would imagine it wouldn't be that bad, right? Like, what's the worst that could happen? Contact Nicole. Oh yeah, no, I wasn't asking anything. Don't worry. I just wanted to make sure. Wait, where are there NPCs? There aren't any more NPCs over here. I don't see any of them through here. Can I sit? I'm gonna sit. I feel like I haven't gone inside the cathedral since daily commissions became kind of obsolete by the encounter points. Because I used to get the commission of the Fatui guy around here all the time. I remember that. I think you needed to like tell him about what the fuck was happening in the outside because he reported that to the Tsaritsa or something. I don't know. It was odd. Okay, we'll go to the basement then. Barbara! The Fatui brought much more force. Really? How so? Oh, Jesus Christ. They're actively fighting a lot. What the fuck is that guy doing with the big... Whoa, okay, hello. What the fuck was that? Oh, is Cyrus playing the Fatui as well? Holy shit, cool shot. Cool fucking shot. What is this? Shouldn't these people be wearing Fatui costumes? Yeah. Magical auto load has been disabled, so the Fatui costumes didn't appear. Why are those guys just having a conversation in one of those pillars? Ignore the problem for now and continue with the scene. This is a tense moment. Right. Right, just pretend that they're Fatui. It's fine. The fucking Scooby-Doo feel of the scene, yeah. 37 becomes a support time, score team will skyrocket. Ooh, actually didn't think too much about the possibility of what the Tarita could do to other teams. Right. I keep forgetting about that. That would be an interesting thing. I mean, the Archons in general tend to be more supportive units than DPSs, unless even Mavuika has supportive capabilities, even though her like best role is probably DPS. So it wouldn't surprise me if a Skirk in the Tarita team could work. But we're still a ways away from that. If we follow every if we're still following Genshin patterns as they often are, the Tarita would only really be playable next year. We will get a Tarita reveal this year, though, most likely, because we will go to Snezhnaya this year. It's just that once the story gets to the point where the Tarita will become playable, that would most likely be next year. Much like how Columbina was revealed last year, and like her role in the story started as soon as nod-krai started, but she only really became playable early this year. Yeah. Should be able to retrieve the lyre. Okay. So what is the deal here? Do we actively just sneak around? That's what we did last time. Are y'all frozen in time right now? You weren't around here. You weren't around in this situation, weren't you? I don't remember Rosaria being here. Just imagine the cleanup work. He was thinking about something that didn't happen, right? Yep. When your free time is as precious as mine, it's not hard to think about. Oh boy, what is your deal here? Hey guys. Oh Jesus, I picked a very bad spot. Gotten even stronger since I last saw you. Well, he did get like a kind of a buff, I suppose. It's the Hexeray thing, right? Expeditions have a way of doing that to people. Ever consider taking your adventurers out on a long trip? Think I'll pass. I remember when people looked at Cyrus and be like, Varka has to look like that, at least. And then look at him. Cyrus is even smaller than Varka. Look at that. You love to see it. What are you doing, my guy? Aren't you the one that everybody hates because of that one event where he summoned the giant cryo Regisvine that almost killed Sucrose? Or was that somebody else? Spar with the cavalry captain. You'll get your ass kicked. Glass of wine after we're done, of course. A lot of what Kaya says reminds me of Varka. I don't think I can talk to those two anyway, so it's okay. You'll face our Harbinger's wrath soon enough. Oh, is Fisher supposed to be the Harbinger? I see. Okay. Dude, it's been so long since I seen this map. I don't think you can get back into this area of the church, right? This was like a one-time dungeon back in the day. Yeah, this is the place where you sneak around the freaking guards and shit. I remember there being a chest here during this section that a lot of people missed. So I remember a lot of people like I highly doubt anybody re-rolled their entire account because they missed this one chest. But I do remember people being upset about it. I don't even know if I picked it up myself. What are you guys doing here? What's your supposed role in this story? This is like the most relaxed part of the performance. I prefer to get this over with and return with her. Oh right, so they're just kind of chilling here. Dire lack of comfortable chairs and good tea. I need to open up the window. Hold on. There we go. Not close it. Open it because there's a nice little breeze coming in from there. So the window got closed and I wanted it to be open. There's the lyre in all of its unbroken glory. Yep, that's official. I love that they gave her like a headdress and stuff. Oh, it's like an electro season mage. It's like, yeah, I see it now. Most capable electro season mage, yeah. You can read our enemy like a book. Oh Jesus, Jean is actually like very in character. Holy shit. Why are you the only one with a costume official? I mean, why wouldn't she be? I fashioned this headpiece myself. Of course she would. I look enough like an electrocist as I am. Not too far off, yeah. This is the perfect role for official now that I think about it. Excuse me, could she always do this? Could she always summon more than one Oz? Hello? What the fuck? Who's honking their fucking horns? Broke a character there for a second to be shocked. Dun 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 dun. Where do we follow her though? Don't let them catch you? Wait, what? The gliding champion. Oh god, I actually have to chase. I have to chase Amber now. Oh shit, we're actually having a gliding race against Amber. This is fun. Get back here. No, wait. How is she doing that? How is she going straight down so fast? I call bullshit here. Hello? That goes against gliding regulations. How can you... and what you're doing doesn't? Excuse me? I feel like you're breaking more laws here than me. Oh, you've thrown some shit at me. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, I can't see. Actually, hold on. Oh jeez, there's more. The Adventurers Guild? I mean, no. Just didn't have to have your cool hat. Aw, it's interesting. It's cute that she would have done it though. That's cute to see. Get back here. I'm T-posing in front of you. Come on. T-posing to get you. Get back here. No. Get back here. Get back here. Get back here. Can I catch up? No. I caught up, but she's running to one specific spot. We need to get her all the way up to... Yeah, hold on. Positions? Hello? What? Who's supposed to ambush me here? Oh, we snuck into a fucking domain? Yeah, I don't remember this. Far more structural appeal. Lawrence clan lived here. Oh, wait, what the fuck? This is not the work of the night? Wait, is this... Is this on purpose? The original was too run down and didn't fit her aesthetic taste. Okay, creative liberties, I suppose. Repurpose some assets from the Golden Archipelago. This is... Okay. No wonder it was looking familiar. I think Mona's domain from back in that event looked like this. Yeah, this is go big, all right. We're here to get back the Holy Liar. This time we have a whole bunch of people to help us, not just Dilla. Yeah, Varka didn't exist here. Eula crumbs in this economy? I know, right? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I do have Varka here with me. Okay, hi Len, by the way. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Lawrence clan lore drops. Would you look at that? We never thought I'd see the day. Now, if only Hoyo would give Eula a fucking Favonius buff or something. Here, free my girl for real. I know. I don't even care at this point. I don't even care if they like. I don't know if they change her from being a physical damage dealer to a cryo damage dealer. I don't mind if they do that. I feel like if anything, they should, because physical damage is found dead in a ditch. Unless they plan on doing something else that might bring back physical damage. I don't know what it could be. It could be a series of characters that can do it. Maybe some kind of superconduct bullshit. I don't know. It would kind of fit because the next region is Nesnaya. What the fuck are they fucking yelling outside? Are you fucking kidding me? Be quiet. But yeah, I don't know what they plan on doing for Nesnaya. It'll most likely have a gimmick. But if that gimmick can do something to physical damage, it would be cool. Imagine a fucking character that does something with Shatter. Remember Shatter? Shatter is a thing that exists in this game. I don't know if people are aware of this, but Shatter damage is a thing. I even think that the text pops up on screen, doesn't it? Genshin Shatter. Shatter it's technically a reaction, actually. It is technically a reaction, yes. Imagine if they reworked how Shatter worked and it made physical damage more viable. Imagine if they did that. They could do that. It's cryo related. It would fit if it would make sense for them to do something like that in Nesnaya. Honestly, they could even make a cryo character that can shatter, that has some buffs that apply with Shatter or something. But that would, again, I do think they would have to do a rework of how Shatter works, but I don't know. It would be cool. It would be funny if they did make Eula somewhat lore relevant there. I don't know if lore relevant. I just want her to be more fun to play or like actively viable in more challenging content, you know? Oh, wait, are you supposed to be playing another... Wait, you're not using your... You're not using your new outfit, your quote-unquote censored one. Yeah, that's Barbara's student. She's using the original One Piece suit. Isn't she? Her name came up now. Oh, look at that. You actively didn't know. Oh, right. I forgot that Mona wasn't in Mondstadt by the time that Varka left for the expedition, right? I forget that Mona's story quest begins in Liyue, because she's making her way back to Mondstadt. Not even back to Mondstadt. She's not from Mondstadt. Mona's originally from Fontaine, isn't she? I have to go rest before taking the pups for a walk. I hope you have a good rest. Bye-bye, Mr. Wolf. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I hope the pups are also have a good day. The One Piece suit is real. Yeah, wait, no, is she? Did I see it correctly? Oh no, she is using. Okay, never mind. I didn't check it correctly. She is wearing her original suit, her altered suit, which I don't like as much. Wait, what is it? The whole thing about her messing up and being too afraid to go back? Yeah, I know that too. Wait, what? Pretty sure all the mages know. Messing up on what? Except Rhine-Daughter, I suppose. Well, yeah, Rhine-Daughter is busy doing other things. That's the Shade of Death. Or Life? Life. Sorry. Wait, what is this thing about messing up? Is this a piece of Mona lore that I don't remember, or is it something that I actively do not know? I'm curious now. Come find me in Mondstadt to settle the score, right? How do we cross? I'm playing a Fatus whose job it is to issue riddles. Who does what? Which Fatui does that? I almost forgot about that. Really? What, do we have to do one of those back then? I don't know what she said back in the beginning. I've already forgotten. I've already forgotten what it was. Can you remember? Can you remind me? A human never doubts what their eye sees or rejects. Sorry, I had something in my throat. Upward? Oh. Okay, I see. I was about to do this other thing that I guess the game forgot existed. Elemental Sight. But since this is a nostalgia patch, it wouldn't surprise me if they did. Okay. Wait. So should I... Whoops! Oh, okay. Wait, no, I see. I'm an idiot. This tells you the tile you're in. So if I go left now, ta-da, and then I go up. Yeah, but I'm stupid. I don't have to go there because that just goes nowhere. There, and now we go up. One more up, and then we go to the left. And then from here we go to forward, 1, 2. And then from here, 1 to the right. And then 2 forward. Boom, boom. And then... thinking real hard here. 2 to the right, I think? Yes. And then... 3 up front. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 to the left. And I think it's just 2 forward at this point. No, 1 forward. And then we're good. Yay! Where's Mona? Wait, Mika? What the fuck is Mika doing here? Oh, wait, are you standing for the fucking Lawrence clan or something? What is this? Mika's guarding this spot, yes. Been a while. Yeah, Mika returned to Mondstadt a long time ago at this point, actually. Tell us where to find the liar. There's 3 crests are needed to enter, and each one is guarded by a Fatus. In real life, we only needed 1 key. Did we now? There are 3 locations to visit. If there was only 1 key to be found, there's a good chance the encounter set up at the other 2 locations would go to waste. Okay, so you're changing it so that we actually get to see everything that you worked on. They're playing through the story just like us. Yep. I just gave up the intel without a fight. Yeah. Yeah, but you're fucking intimidating. The ones that remain unturned that strike the greatest fear in your opponent. Have quite a few tricks up your sleeve. How so? Wait, what's the line? I don't remember the original line. It would benefit the scene. And then run. That's cute. That's cute. Explore the area and find... Jump! I remembered that Varka could do that. Wait, is that one? And that's another bubble over there. Give me 1 sec. I gotta be right back. Hold on.
嬉しいことがあるときは1000杯の酒でも足りないが、嬉しいことがないときにも酒は欠かせない。武器は普段からいたわってやることだ。でないといざという時にそっぽを向かれちまうぞ。
I'm back. Back. Just had to take care of some things. Okay. Oh my god, Bennett. Oh, this can't be good. Wait, no, your bad luck is gone. I forgot about that. Mondstad's elite aren't to be underestimated. Oh, wait. It's crazy how I don't remember like the minute details of this part of the story. I just remember the broad strokes of what happened. Do I have to fight? Oh, I do have to fight. Oh, well, shit. Ow! Oh, Jesus. This is a very what is it? Oh, well, never mind. It died in one hit with Varka. Yeah, but that's a very not good team. This round wasn't quite as fun. Yep. And I like the fat twos. At this point, I can take down those with my eyes closed. Hey, yo. The auto load box is fixed now? Kinda. I mean, they weren't in the Fatui suit before. Not breathable at all. The Fatuins, Amira, and Nadlin also wear this stuff? Yeah, they do. There's some truth to that, I would imagine. So delusions might also be involved somehow. Oh yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Dad had fun? Aww. Wait, is Cyrus also counted as one of the dads? Aww, follow up to the Nadlin event. That's so sweet. Bennett told me about what happened in Nadlin and how you helped him navigate his past. It's hard to believe we finally have the answers after all those years. Aww, that's so sweet. How are things been since you got back, Bennett? Oh, yeah. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on. I thought the bad luck part was gone. I thought we had taken care of that. Since like the whole ley lines restoration is or wait, maybe it hasn't been fully fixed just yet, but with like enough time the ley lines will be good enough that that people from Nadlin outside of Nadlin can like have a better time. Maybe. I don't know. I may have misinterpreted what happened there at the end. The minute you put on the Fatui custom, the gun stopped working. Oh no. Aww. Oh, that's so sweet. Access insignia. Okay, wait, hold on. We have to go back. There are other places we need to go still. Do we activate something here? No, not quite. Wait, what? Who's that? Oh, hi, Mika. I can't activate this Vite either. Just leave me alone. Still wasn't easy to pull off. All right, okay. This is where we have to go. I got ahead of myself. Right, there is another... Oh, there is a path through here. I see. This person isn't taking visitors, but what if I... how do I do this without blowing myself up? Never mind, I blew myself up. I didn't think that getting so close would actually explode it already. God damn it. Oh, I forgot that I have Venti here. Jesus Christ, I'm an idiot. I was like, wait, I don't have a ranged character. Yeah, no, idiot, you do have Venti. It came free with your trial characters. Aw, look at Durin being involved. This is not the Fatui type of agent that was in Mondstadt at the time, though, but I guess I'll forgive it. Wait, it says played by Durin. That's cute. No, don't do that. Get Wolf's Gravestone. Get dunked on. Oh, no, that didn't kill. That did. I didn't expect you to play this kind of role, Durin. Alice was planning for me to play Dwalin and the dragon himself didn't agree to take part. Oh, that would make sense. And it would kind of make things go full circle, huh? During playing Dwalin. There's a spell like the one used to make Stimulanka that could change me back into an evil dragon, but without the evil part, right? Yeah. We went through the whole thing of turning you back, turning you not into a dragon. Not intimidating enough. I agree. He's too much of a sweet baby boy. Timid Fatui guard B. I got to wear a costume instead. That's cute though. Why B? And so the next one's gonna be C, I suppose. Which one's gonna be C? Yeah, I'm also glad you didn't have to play the evil dragon. That would have been bad for us. But I'm sure it would have been under control anyways. The mages wouldn't let shit spiral too much out of control. Wait, where the fuck do I go? Hello? Am I dumb? Where path? And then where? Oh, the here, duh. Okay. And then the other one is through here, and there we go. No bargaining chip is also favorable. I prepared a negotiation multi-tool. What? What is a negotiation multi-tool? It's cash. Oh my god, wait. Cash to bribe Mona with? The more roles you play, the more you get paid. Yeah, figured. How much you're willing to cuff up to get it? Here, have all of it. I don't care. Was this much more to be made in a dump like Mondstadt? Did you just break character? A little bit. No, she did. She did a little bit. I'm off the clock. Wait, what the fuck? Need moment to catch up with that as well. You revealed it. You reeled in the true moon from beyond the false firmament. You knew about that? If something changes in the sky, you think I wouldn't notice? Fair. I suppose that's fair, yeah. Hydromancy uses the false stars to reflect true fate within the water. Now I can't help but wonder what I see if I cast a reflection of the true moon instead. Ooh. New equipment. That could be another buff, imagine. No wonder Alice gave you quite a few parts in this. Oh, it's also in her best interest for Moda to be, you know, a better mage. Hexen Circle never promises an amount they can't deliver. Even though her daughter is responsible for... What did she break? What did Klee break? Your progress would be faster if you contacted Barbaloth. Do you have any idea how hard it is for Mona to do that? Or... It's just not even hard. She wouldn't do it. She straight up wouldn't do it. Like, there's no way Mona would contact Barbaloth of her own will. Enough of that old hag. Look, we actually have a design for Barbaloth now. We've seen her in, I think it was it Durin's trailer that we saw her? We saw her in one teaser or something. And she very much was not that old. Though I guess by Genshin standards, she had like the small bags under her eyes, so I guess that qualifies her as being an old hag. How so? How complicated can it be? It's just an elevator. You have to basically just press a button. You can kind of hear... I check the microphone every now and then to see what exactly is getting picked up. And I think some of the noise outside does get picked up, but like not a lot of it. Not enough that I need to get worried. Well, this guy, the Mika is playing a guy that just ran away. So maybe that ties into that. I don't know. Poor guy just wants to. Oh, whoops! I didn't think that I would fall. I was just trying to look at. I was just trying to look at what was going on down there. I didn't mean to do that. You can take me up. Thank you. I thought they would put like an invisible wall or something here. They do that sometimes. Okay. Are those Oz statues? Oh yeah, because this is... Again, this is reusing assets from Golden Apple Archipelago. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, this is also from the Golden Apple Archipelago. I remember these statues. Oh no. Is that official again? Yeah. I love that you could tell that this was supposed to be 1.0 things. Because like in 1.0 during the story, the biggest threat was a Fatui Sissin mage. Ain't that funny to think about how like Sissin mages were like one of the more threatening enemies? That's so sweet. It's so neat. It's like, ah, very quaint. Activity would turn the tables? Sure about that? Wait, what does that mean? Hold on. I also don't remember what happened at this point in the story. Was it that the lyre was retrieved? The Fatui agent guard in this place was given a beating and then the lock opened? Yeah. Now this provided us with backup. We are not entirely outmatched. Wait, what is the... Is it a bunch of Sisson mages? Are you gonna spawn enemies or something? Wait, what are you doing? Oh, Jesus, what the fuck? Ravens get confused if they don't hit anybody? Do we just avoid them? Oh, I think we do. We have to just pay attention to who's shooting, who's flying when. Oh, jeez. Dun 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 dun. Gonna hit them? Nah. Wait, what? Give me more, sure. Oh, jeez. That's a little bit more confusing, but there's still a lot of wiggle room. Hi, Ink. Well, oh, jeez. Welcome on back. I hope you're having a good day. We're avoiding shit now. Learn to talk Wingdings. Wingdings is a font. Did you just memorize what each letter is in the Wingdings font? If so, that's an interesting use of your time. And YouTube will, I'll tell you what, YouTube does not like it when you do that. Because like it just reads that you sent a bunch of emojis, and it's like, no, that's spam. We shouldn't allow that. Yeah. Oh jeez. How long is this? Do I have to do something else at this point, or do we literally just have to avoid this? No, we had to wait. Which one? Oz? Ow! Hello? Excuse me? Do I actively... Do I have to fight him? Excuse me? I think I do. Ow! Oh, Jesus. Okay, this got a bit more tricky now. Ow, stop it. Oh, don't. Nuh-uh. Boom. Oh, jeez. Don't crash into me. Wait, no, don't. No, Jesus, I got hit. This is the end of the road? Yeah, you think. Where does go, though? Oh, give the fucking final hit. Come on now. Oh, jeez. Dun 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 dun. Oh, there you are. There you go. I give up, just don't hit me. Completely broke character there for a second. The recording was fantastic. Yeah. She plays a villain quite weirdly well somehow. Again, I don't remember how we just get that. This isn't what we were told will happen. We haven't met a certain condition. I don't remember what... I don't know what that condition could be. Oh, it's like, me? Official has admitted defeat, yeah. Can I just give her a little bonk? I also don't want to, like, hit Fischl. It's all pretend after all. Just be gentle. You're up, Paimon. It is very cute. I am enjoying this event, if anything, just for how silly it is. Boop. It's open. Oh, that's cute. I would have given one of those, like, pop. One of those small little bonks. Yeah, she sure loves to tease. Yay! We've successfully retrieved the liar once again. And so history gets corrected once more. As the performance within the magic bubble comes to an end, the actors return to the real world one after another. Varka has the good hunter staff set up a banquet. I forgot how to English for a second there. Is that the secret menu Varka was? Oh yeah, he did say that the other day. All right. It's like playing the game all over again, but it's different. It's interesting to like think back at the story back then. Again, it was all so quaint and stuff. You seem a lot more relaxed. We threw banquets like this when I was little. Really? As more of our ranks left on expeditions and I was left in charge, the number of celebrations decreased. Aww. Regretful of not keeping the tradition? Yeah, this is Varka's thing. You wanted the expedition members to feel at home? Oh, wait, so you put this together? Home is what happens when we're all together like this. I agree. The location isn't the most important factor. No matter how far we get from Mondstadt, home is wherever we're together. Yeah, you deserve to enjoy the expedition's return as well. Lighten your workload for once. Yay! Wait, what is it? Look up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can, but how'd you get that? How'd you get there? Did you do? Oh, you just gave him a little push. No, don't worry. I've climbed up there before. I've done that before. I spoke an incantation from the Imminenterwacht. I forget. I don't know how to say that. Even Barbados himself would have been hard-pressed to catch up with you. Yeah. How sweet of you. That was Hex and Circle magic, not some incantation, but I'll guess I'll let her have her moment. I love Fischl and Mona's friendship. Mona's just kind of okay, sure, whatever. She can. I'll just let her have this. Oh, thank you for that, Paimon. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be hard for you to save. Kind of felt like being back in Simulanka. In a way, it's similar. Lighthearted, acting out a lighthearted script. Yeah. Quite a change of pace from experience in nod-krai. Yeah, this is why I love this patch. It's quite the nice rest after nod-krai. Far less complicated. Yeah. I like having this little moment of downtime. Oh, look at that. The sisters are getting closer together. That's sweet. I need to bring a few crates of drinks over first. I'll be done first. Oh my god, she can't help herself but work and help out. Alright then. Let me climb the old-fashioned way. I could literally whip up Mavwika with the bike here to make the climb a little bit easier. But I feel like that would actually make the climb a bit harder because Mavwika is like quite slippery with her bike. Hey bro. This is quite the spot. Did you often come here or did you just now do that because of Venti? Mondstadt does feel like home. Yeah. I know that the Traveler has called Teyvat his home at this point, but like I bet you I said if the Traveler had to pick like one place to like settle down and like live the rest of their lives or something like that, it would be Mondstadt. I don't know. There's something homely about it. Yeah. The expedition took me far and wide, and still a little alcohol in my system. It would all come back. Aww. Further away you get, the more you miss it. I may be biased, but it means a lot that you care about this place. I mean, this is where things begin. Yeah. She is more important than any specific place. Yeah. Again, like Gene was saying, the place is the least important part. The family is what matters. All the carefree kids running around, livening up the place. I never thank you for helping Mondstadt out back then. We really didn't get a chance to discuss that. We were too busy dealing with, you know, nod-krai. Most people are helpless in the face of abyssal corruption, considering their target was Dwalin. Yeah. I don't even know I could do that much until that moment. True, it all kind of just happened. I suppose Barbados could have handled it. He would have, yes. I doubt the ending would have turned out quite so perfect. Well, you saw what could have been, right? You would have been the one to help out in this situation if the traveler wasn't here. Having to choose between the dragon's life and Mondstadt's safety, that would have been cruel. Yeah. The wild hunt would have reached our border sooner or later. We'd have been stretched thin without your help. Maybe you never put two and two together, but what you did in Adlin also helped reduce the threat of the wild hunt. Really? Oh. Oh shit, you're right. Two abyssal force powers might have joined forces at some point. Nadlin doesn't have like land connection to nod-krai though, but like the Abyss doesn't give a shit about borders, right? Taking down the Abyss in two separate nations, doing the Knights of Favonius proud, aren't we? Yeah, my title's just honorary, right? Not so much. We can call the Knights. We can give the Knights credit to what happened in Nadlin. For a knight, honor is something you get to define for yourself, no matter what the outside world thinks. Why do we do what we do? You already know the answer. Yeah, you want to protect your home. I don't think this was designed for sitting. No, but it is quite inviting, you know, with your freaking hands holding out like that. Like, you kind of want to sit there. It feels like the perfect place to sit. Yeah. You gotta hold back at least a little bit, right? This is back, but it's also for the actors. I invited Dwalin. Wait, what? Could you just bring the fucking dragon here? Don't we have to go to him? City's a little too small for him to spread his wings. Even if no one is afraid of him, he could still take out a windmill or two. Yeah. Build him a landing pad? I feel like, I don't know, maybe we could give him a human form. If Durin can get a human form, what's stopping us from giving Dwalin a human form as well? Come on now. Oh, for the honorary knight, I suppose. Okay. Oh geez, wait, hold on. What are you saying? Don't hype me up like this. Don't hype me up like this. When you say it like that, it makes it seem like shit is about to get real. Hold on. Almost in the blink of an eye, the final stop on your journey is just around the corner, Snesnaya. I mean, it's only final in the sense that it's the last of the 7 nations that we have left to visit, yes, but it's not final in the sense that that's literally the end of the story. No, there will most likely be another region. There will most likely be another expansion. Most likely, Khaenri'ah. Because that's what that's what the Teyvat chapter trailer says. Like the last destination is literally called Khaenri'ah. Which at the time it didn't make a lot of sense for us because, you know, Khaenri'ah is an ancient nation. It's been destroyed for so long. Freaking shut up. I need to close the window. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 sec. Okay, I don't think that'll do much, but maybe it does. What was it saying? Right, Kainria. At the time, the Kainria thing didn't make a lot of sense. The way I interpreted it is that there would be one giant region that was like the remains of Kainria or something like that. But nowadays, I'm leaning more to believe that the Kainria up patch or the Kainria arc will take place in the new Kainria that the Traveler sibling has kind of just brought back in that one quest, for example, right? With the Loom of Fade and all that. I would imagine that's kind of how that goes. Yeah, and so the question becomes, what happens with Celestia? So, like, what is the order of things? First, Snezhnaya, right? Then Kainria, and then Celestia, or by doing Kainria, we're also doing Celestia. That's my question. Celestia is also something that needs to be resolved at some point, but like we're right there. That's what I want to know. Sarisa's plans have continued to advance. Now only the Pyrognosis remains free from her grasp. That's true. But Vika still has her gnosis. I think we will get a Nadland patch before we get to Snezhnaya. Like, I feel like a Snezhnaya prologue will have to resolve that bit. But if even the captain couldn't take Mavika's gnosis by force, yeah, no, he didn't. They did fought for it, and to be fair, Capitano wanted the gnosis for his own reasons, but Mavika didn't give it up. Yeah, we should be relaxed for it for now. You wouldn't be taking a dig at someone else's ability to hold onto their gnosis now, would you? You were kind of taken off guard by it. Not one to rub salt in all wounds. Oh, you found out about that, I suppose, huh? Harbingers do often take a rather extreme approach, as a child or Signora. Yeah. We were mistaken to ignore the fact that Signora did not win the Geonosis by using force. Yeah, no, Zhongli kind of just gave it to her. The contract Morax signed with her before his death. Yeah. Wait, does I mean, Venti of course knows that Morax is still alive and kicking as Zhongli, but like, is there any other people that do? Nouvelette also knows. Nouvelette we know for sure that is aware that Morax faked his death, quote unquote, but like, I wonder how many people know about this. She didn't need to resort to violence in Mondstadt either? Yeah, like, Venti back then said that the gnosis is something that he doesn't particularly care about. So I could see a situation. I could see a situation where Venti just willingly gives away his yeah. If she was able to provide a reason convincing enough to persuade Morax, she could have persuaded me, no problem. She just didn't think there was a reason to negotiate. I had just woken up, so I might not have seen much of a threat. And also, she probably had like beef with you being, you know, Barbados and all that kind of stuff. And I would imagine her beef is just beef with Mondstadt. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. It's like, Venti didn't care about the gnosis. I just knew that if I fought her in that moment, the cathedral, perhaps even the entire city might have become collateral damage. Hello? Okay. Damn. Archon's giving out gnosis like they're giving out candy hat on Halloween night. Yeah, like in retrospect, it makes more sense why Archons are kind of willing to give up their gnosis, because they understand what the gnosis represent and how essentially they're, you know, stolen power. So it wouldn't surprise me if the reason why Zhongli gave up his gnosis was because in some way or another, he agrees with the Tsarisa's plan. Or if anything, maybe agrees with the Tsarisa's plan of going against Celestia. This is a crazy shot to be doing because you can clearly see Celestia in the background. I love that. Wouldn't put it past Signor to take civilians as hostages either. So that's the full story. Yeah, you were holding back, in other words. That was the same methods that led to her end. Her third target, the Raiden Shogun, wasn't a big negotiator back then. You could eat the candy for yourself, but you could just give it to kids because I would eat it for myself. I guess you're right. Perhaps in your SSS and Mondstadt and Liyue convinced her that she was a match for an Archon of any nation. Signora wasn't even like one of the strongest harbingers, right? Pay me to Z Inazuma as it was back then. I'm glad things have changed since. Yeah. Now the elite force of harbingers, there's quite a few missing. You don't say. How many are there left? 4? 4 that are like actively doing villainous things. Maybe not villainous things, but like things that are actively part of the Fatui's plans. What? The Capitano is out of the question. Piero is not even a harbinger. Piero is just the director of the harbingers. Pulcinella. Pulcinella is still around. Pantalone is still around. And that's it. Those are the only... aren't those 2 the only Fatui harbingers that are like actively working with the cities at this point? Zarisa no longer has the means to meddle in other nations like she used to. Perhaps a chance to formally meet her in Snezhnaya might come sooner than we think. What are you suggesting, Venti? Sooner than we think? Are you suggesting a Zarisa reveal earlier than planned? I'm fine with that. I am absolutely fine with that. Some of our knights remain stationed in nod-krai. If you need help, just say the word and we'll be there. I'm getting closer to the truth. We are! It's changed a lot since you first set off. True. I mean, it doesn't look like it because it's the same old fucking model, but the journey itself has meaning. Yeah. The birds of Teyvat, the songs and cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui, and the monsters, they're all part of that journey. This is a cool looking shot. I like that. Perhaps earth-shaking truths or indescribable trials await you at the end. Just remember, there's more to life than that. That's more than enough acting like a real Archon for one night. Yeah. Bro remembered he was the Archon for like 30 seconds. Oh, wait, this is adorable. Oh, look at them blowing shit up together. Oh, that's so cute. This is so cute. Oh, this is so cute. I'm about to cry. Oh, look at that. Look at them. Look at that. Freaking Alice is holding all the bombs. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, she sings along as well. This is adorable. Of course she's into the idea of blowing shit up. When can I play with the magic toy you made me? What magic toy? Well, what did you make her? What toy did you make her? Should I be worried? Oh my god. Okay, well, I guess that's the end of part 2. Oh, that's cute. That's adorable. Variations on the Song of the Dragon and Freedom. Okay, let's wait. We gotta finish it. That last bit didn't really take long, and I did yap for quite a bit, so we can probably finish this before the end of stream. I might not do a lot of the other things that the event has. I have to upload today's Sing in March. I forgot about that. I have a stockpile. Not a stockpile. I have 3 videos of Sing in March ready to go. So today, tomorrow's, and the day after tomorrow's are ready. I just need to upload them and shit. And tomorrow, I should be able to record 2. Because like the whole way that I'm handling Sing in March is that on days that I don't stream, I try to record 2 covers. And if I am able to record and mix, if I'm able to record and mix 2 short covers, on that day, that means I can literally just whip up the video real quick and have them ready to go for the next 2 days. And so the reason why I have 3 available now is because the video that I uploaded today has been done since yesterday. Or actually since yesterday. Because I uploaded... No, it has been done since fucking Sunday. What am I saying? Because I recorded 2 covers on Sunday, and then I also recorded 2 covers yesterday. So I had 4 ready to go. And so, hi, Alice! But yeah, tomorrow I'll see if I can record... I'll try to record the next 2. Whoa, what the heck? Did it get tainted by the abyss? It was like this when it came to check on things this morning. What is that supposed to mean? How would the abyss taint the bubble? Something is different about this power. Abyssal in nature, but also not a threat? What do you mean? An embryonic state? An egg that hasn't hatched? An omen before disaster? Well, but then the magic bubble is imaginary, so... Wait, what? So why is it... What's going on? New magic often comes with its issues, so I can't say I'm entirely surprised. Wait, really? You're not surprised? Was this part of your plan? More information? We'll have to close off the bubble to event participants. Yeah, we have to fix it. Oh, playing with that toy? Oh no. Oh god, she got serious all of a sudden. No. Nothing has gotten Klee so serious to the point of not even breaking a smile. More than her not being able to fulfill a promise to Klee. That might make her angrier than all of Dotori's scheming, yes. Too soon to throw in the towel? Yes. Are we talking about the Klee situation or the Abyss situation? Both. Head into the bubble and confirm a few things? Well, the Traveler's probably the best choice for this, right? I'll go convince Klee to play somewhere else for now and then head right back. Be a dear and keep observing the bubble from out here and provide any fixes you can while the rest are inside. There are a few unknowns here. It's not like I can force people to head in there and take that risk. We aren't miracle workers. Sure about that? Oh, Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. Fine, I'll do what I can. Alice means business. What was today's story meant to be again? Part where Betas uses the lyre to summon the abyss corrupted dwelling, and we fight it? Oh. Purchase him with visual influence, and there you have it. Happy ending. Yeah, that's pretty much how it happened. Let's go in and find out what's happening. Potential threat or not, if there's even the slightest chance monster is in danger, I need to go to the bottom of it. Aww. See, this is the entirety of the fucking point of this event. It's nostalgia, and you may call it nostalgia bait. And you know what? I'll fucking bite. I don't care. Yesterday felt like that too. Yeah. That was for fun. That which confronts us now is a real crisis. So I suppose the memories just came back to me all at once. It's a combination of both things because we're reliving memories, but now there's an actual potential threat at the same time as we're reliving memories. So yeah, they do kind of come together. A bit too high-strung most of the time. Yay! It's nice seeing her be more relaxed now that Varka is back. I like that. The more you open up, the less people will be surprised, like Paimon here, where you chose to share something. Aww. No filter whatsoever. Word vomits whatever comes to mind. You're not entirely wrong. I don't think that was a compliment. I don't think you could take the phrase word vomit in any other positive way. I was able to maintain contact before, but right now all I can observe within is chaos. Ooh. Proceed with caution. Don't worry. We've been through this rodeo before. All our recent hard work is going to waste. Destroying the bubble? Oh jeez. Don't destroy it while we're still in it though. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Yeah. That's a good mentality to have just in life. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Yep. It's like when faced against a tough choice. Not necessarily a tough choice, but like when faced against a situation where it could go in a good way or it could go in a bad way, be prepared for both. Hope that the worst doesn't happen, but at least be prepared if it does. You know, you gotta consider the best and the worst case scenario. That's how I've always considered all of my major life choices, I guess. Wait. Oh god, we all got separated. I see. Uh-oh. Surrounded by a whole bunch of monsters. I don't think those are supposed to be in Mondstadt right now. Unwelcome guests. Unwelcome school. Okay. What's the name of the unwelcome school? It was, sorry. Oh yeah, Nicole, hi. We can. Can you scrounge some items that could give us an advantage? Oh yeah, that'll help us melt. That'll help us melt. Boom, baby. Kazeda. I haven't really gotten the chance to use Venti's like buff and stuff. I don't know how he plays now that he's got buffed. Mondstadt looks like it's bad shape. Yeah, I don't think this is supposed to be like this. The rest of our group might need backup. Let's find them first. Wait, Dvalin's here? That's Abyss Dvalin, though. That can't be good. Does he look way worse than back then? Wait, yo, that's true. His wings never looked like that. He only really had like the spike at the top. The corruption spread throughout his whole body. If we had failed to purify him in real life, this is what would have become of him. Oh shit, those are like the same tears that the traveler purified. Yeah. But he only needed to purify one of those. These tears are essentially crystallizations of abyssal power. Oh, and that's what's summoning the monsters. Oh, I see. Right, in the story, the traveler purifies one of those. This degree of corruption cannot be cleansed. We need them in their corrupted state if we want to summon Dvalin. That the pure sound of the lyre can reach him in his current state. Well, shit. Situation is more than simple chaos. More like an alternative version of events. Have an idea of how it came to be? I don't. How did it come to be? Is it because the abyss has just become more chaotic in general? Oh, dang it, I can't. Okay, hold on. I'll leave that happening because I need to go to the bathroom real quick. So give me 1 sec. You will hear Venti's idle lines most likely, so we can't really do much about it. Okay, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Where were we? Right. This place. Cancel this. Let's go. I need to fucking figure out what's going on. Wait, what do you... Ooh. Oh, thank you. That's... Maybe I could have saved that. Nah, it's fine. Or maybe I could have actually, yeah, because... This isn't exactly a free thing, because I don't have healers in this team that you've given me here. You good? You good? You good? Okay, good. I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, Jesus. That burns. Maybe I could have used that for... I could have used that for something. I don't know. Hey, Dillig is there. Hey, there we go. Do I get a Dillig trial? Yeah, we do. Get fucked. Get fucked. Boom. Anybody else? Yes. Yeah. Where tears? Monster is in dire straits like the band. Abandoned the city? Yeah, it's possible they had no other choice, but none of that matters now. Where did they evacuate? That's true, we can go all out. Wanna draw in tears, baby? Yeah. Do we gotta go purify it? What about Varka? Okay. Well, Mondstadt isn't that big. Severely contaminated. Oh, jeez. Do I have to fight these? I mean, I don't see why not. Just a bit of an annoying motherfucker, because he moves very quickly. Come on, get swirled. Oh, dang it. Yeah. Venti is not the same in this scenario. Because this motherfucker moves a lot, and Venti's ult is very stationary. Oh, Jesus. So unless I can stun him in place or something, he will be quite annoying to fight. Oh, and I guess I could have done that as well. Not that it matters that much, but it would have let me do vape damage with somebody at least. Probably not out there, yes. Oh, gee, my traveler's almost dead. What the f— well, not almost dead, but like half— oh, Jesus. Hold on, I got this. Get melted. Not melt, vaporized, I mean. Oh, Jesus. They kind of— that was kind of an ambush, if you think about it. Oh, boy. Wait. That's probably going to heal. Can I— God damn it. The traveler didn't grab any because I keep forgetting that I have 3 people on. And so if I want to grab the last one, I have to— damn it. Okay. Well, that's fine. Activate that, I guess. I don't know. Does that do a lot of damage? I don't know how much damage that does, but... no, don't disable it. Activate it. No, activate it. Activate. What the fuck? Activate. There you go. See, I did it again. I hate having a 3-party team. Give me one more. That way I know by memory what fucking buttons it is I gotta press to switch to the character I want to switch. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Give me some heals, please. And thank you. And then also for you. Thank you. Oh my god. Where is the... Oh, Jesus. There's so many. Can I just, like, skip these fights? I'd rather get the things first. Okay, we got another one. We do have to go up, though. Yeah, because there was another marker there. I did see it. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? Where the hell did you come from? Did you follow me all the way from, like, back there? What the hell? Are you gonna disappear because you're far from the spot you spawned in or something? Okay, there we go. Now you're dead. Maybe you spawned near here, actually. Oh, I think it is this one, yeah. Nope, not up here. Heal the traveler, please. Thank you. Oh, geez, in front of the fucking headquarters. No, you don't. Oh, dang it, I didn't have any pyro on me, so... Whoops. It's fine. Activate that? Oh, this gives you electro things. Oh, well, I could have done some overload there, I guess. No need for help there. We have our health. How many more tears do we have? I feel like we got no tears left to cry. Isn't that a Ariana Grande song? I don't know how it goes, but I do remember the lyric sounds vaguely familiar. Oh, jeez. Boom, bap, and then boom, beep, bap, bow. There we go. What's that? Oh, I thought I saw a silhouette down there. What the hell? Oh, they were here the whole time. I could have gotten Jean so early and I didn't. Not that it matters much at this point, I think. Get fucked. I said get fucked. There you go. Wait, more of him? Oh, shit. There you go. Catching up with Jean now. Oh god, I almost threw all my fucking water. Surface tension, baby. And everything we encounter in this bubble is imaginary, but these monsters fight like the real thing. Oh yeah. We've seen Barca. Yeah, where the fuck is he? Might be able to lob the upper levels in the cathedral? Contaminated teardrops in the city. There's more? Is it optional? Is it an optional thing? I feel like I've gotten pretty much everything I need to get, unless there's like more in some place I haven't checked. They're pretty much everywhere in Mondstadt, though. This is outside the area. Ah. Out of water. Jesus. Oh my god, my throat. I feel like that's what happens eventually if I yap too much on a stream. My throat just kind of gives out. Whoa, what the fuck? Way-o, where'd you come from? Ow, 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 ow. They don't. I actually have to... Don't die. Don't die. I actually have to pay attention now because fighting a large churl in like 1.0 was actively hard, and they made these guys be actively hard. Oh Jesus, with the teams that I've been given. Well, maybe not hard, but like, you know. Give me heals, please. Thank you. I guess I could also use the traveler. I do have access to food, so it's not all fucked. Wait, right, Venti can do this thing and summon... Wait, what? How did he do... Oh, wait, no, you needed to hold it. That's how Venti's thingy works. That was like the OG exploration buff. And then Kazuha came and power crept it. Wait, so where else do I have to go? I feel like I've been everywhere that I could have possibly gone down there, and there aren't any more. Wait, nope, not there. We've been there already. Could it be like higher up there? I don't know. Look for the objective in this area. Where have I not been? Oh, there's... No, that's just a light. Is it like on top of the windmills or something? What the fuck is the deal? What am I... Wait, is that something down there? No, I think that's just fire. What am I missing here? Am I dumb? I may be dumb. I may be dumb. It's so weird seeing this without a teleport thing. Wait, what the frick? I'm surprised that Genshin didn't like. I'm surprised that the game just didn't give me a quest marker specifically as to where these things are, though. Because like usually Genshin will do that. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, wait, that's the thing that I activated. Scared the living shit out of me. So it isn't up here because I can't go up there yet. But like I've gone everywhere else. There aren't any more fragments like around here. It's not that I can tell. Unless you actively want me to climb buildings and shit, which I'm not against climbing buildings. I just doubt that you would put something in there. Can I see things in the ceilings? Not quite. Can I also not climb up through here? No, does not let me. Do I have to go inside the Favonius headquarters? No. All right. Plan B. We climb. I don't even know if this is gonna be the right thing to do, but might as well fucking try. At this point, I'm actively confused as to where else would you want me to go. Get me up. I forget how fucking long it takes for this to happen. I take it if we couldn't go through those stairs, then I likely won't be able to. Yeah. There's a big barrier there. What the frick? This is pretty much the highest point in all of nod-krai, in all of Mondstadt. Where do I go? Again, I must ask, am I fucking stupid? Did I miss something? This feels wrong. It feels like I shouldn't have missed anything. But like the game hasn't given me any other objectives. Just gather the contaminated teardrops in the city. And then it just tells me look for the objective in this area. I highly thought this is a bug. I feel like this is just me being stupid, but like I legit can't think of one place where I haven't been. that where I might have missed a teardrop thing. Or an enemy to... Wait a second. Is that like an abyss path? Should I be following that? I didn't see that. Does that show it? No. Or is that just like... I can't tell if that's a... If that's a thing I'm supposed to be following or if it's just decoration. I think it's just decoration. I feel like I'm going insane. I've ran throughout all of Mondstadt and I have no other ideas to where else to go. Where have I not been in? You need to turn off. This freaks me out. Hello? No, why would I be able to... Oh, why would I be able to enter there? No, of course not. Hey, Nicole, you want to help out? Tell me a little bit about where the fuck to go. I got a fragment there. What do you mean gather the rook? Excuse me? What the hell is going on? I've ran around everywhere. Where have I not been that's part of this map? Where, like, actually, where have I not been? I don't want to look this up because I hate looking shit up. This shouldn't be hard. What the fuck? Did I go this way, I guess? I don't know. Did I, like, back here? No, nothing back there. I don't think I've ever walked around this part of Mondstadt, actually. Up here? I don't know. Did I miss something here? This is still within the confines of the map. Maybe there's, like, a hidden fucking thing here. Do I have to do something with my inventory? Do I have to, like... select the thing? No. Why would I? Anything up here? I don't know. Like, are you still here? Are you? No, you just heal me. There's nothing over there. That just ends there. There's this thing. But we fought enemies here already. And you don't let me go up. I swear to God, either something broke or I'm being a fucking moron. Okay, this is stop being fun. I'm gonna look it up. What the hell? What is the name of this fucking thing? Event? Variations on the song. There's one more there is one more. There is literally one more. Where? Where the fuck would that be? Hello? Have I been down here? How come, like, no icon popped up whenever I got near it? Like, what? Is it inside a building or something? What the fuck? See, because this is outside the area, so it wouldn't be around here. So it would be stupid for me to look for him right here. But maybe there's like and it's just there. Look at where it is. It's literally in the edge of the fucking map. Is this where we fought with Jean? Did I seriously not see it when the little sequence with Jean ended? Am I that blind? It might be possible. Oh my god. That's fucked up. I wasted like 30 minutes on that. Oh shit, they broke Venti's statue. That's how you know it's serious if they broke the statue. We're good on heals and shit. It's fine. Doo-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Biddy-biddy. Is Dwalin around here? What is oh Jesus, that's a you're handling a lot of fucking monsters in here by yourself, huh? Perfect timing. Alright then. I'm glad you gave me the more powerful character to do this fight because I do not want to deal with Rift Hounds in this without an ally as powerful as Varka. Get fucked. Where'd you go? Oh great, you're abyss fucked. Okay. That's gonna take a while. Kaseda! There we go. In One Piece, the One Piece is real. I watched the first episode of the second season of live action today. It was good. Caught a few Easter eggs. Oh Jesus, my fucking throat. City's pretty much a ghost town at this point. Yeah, everybody left. No sense wasting our strength. We going to where? The Storm Terror? Storm Terror's lair, I mean. Hi, Nicole. Alice got back, so what's going on? We cut out the part where Lance cleanses the Abyss power and we didn't think to replace it with a different sequence of events. Oh my god, you messed up that bit? Alice and I thought the events of the bubble... Wait, what? I accidentally skipped that. The events of the bubble would be independent from each other, but since magic is contained in one place, it appears a causal link has formed between the events within it. Oh boy. And so because Dwalin was never purified, we've encountered a major bug. Oh, we're witnessing an alternate version of events where the honorary knight never appeared in Mondstadt. But like, even if you could have done something. Oh boy. I could have handled that one specific situation, but it wouldn't have gone quite so well. You've seen how that... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is like, Varka saw how the story could have played out if the traveler didn't arrive. Kind of a prophecy. You were able to seal Dwalin away, but you were wounded in the process. But if Dwalin was sealed, how did things get to this point? A seal doesn't solve the problem. Over time, the Abyss would grow stronger and stronger, deteriorating his consciousness. Oh. Is a more corrupted Dwalin. Oh, he broke free from the seal. Purifying him now is no different than sentencing him to death? Oh shit. We have to kill Dwalin. Can we do that? Well, like whatever we do here won't affect the real world, right? There's no problem with that. She's playing somewhere else right now, so we do have some time. Of course, the sooner we resolve this, the better. Oh, no, I don't want to kill Dwalin, even if it's fictional. Right. If it's too hard, you can leave it to us. I was prepared for that possibility back then. Oh, prepare for the worst. Hope for the best. Storm Terror's lair awaits. Do we have to climb all of the tower again? Because I remember that being like a whole thing. Oh no, you just put me straight in the boss fight. I don't know if I learned a thing or two since the first time around. Wait, am I gonna have to actually fight Storm Terror? This is your big... Yeah, first ever boss fight. Oh shit. dun, 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 dun. Whoa, what the fuck was that? You alright? Turning the surging abyss into musical notes is no simple task. How could I claim to be the finest bard of Teyvat if I didn't rise to the occasion? Hell yeah. Oh shit. Oh wow, that is an abyssal Dvalin. He looks more menacing than before. Oh Jesus. Do I remember how to fight Dvalin? I might remember. Yeah, I do remember. We need to wear down. Yeah. I do remember how to deal with this motherfucker. You have to hit... Wait, what the fuck? Where'd he go? What is he doing now? I remember this. Oh yeah, Varka takes it down way quicker. Climb up and attack the... Yeah, I remember this bit. Bam, bam. Oh, but this is different because he has like an abyssal shield now. Oh, shit. Oh, damn it. Okay. I got it down. I got it down for a bit at least. He's about to shoot shit. Yeah, I remember that move. I also remember this move. Now he's gonna make the ground shaky and shit. Wait, this is different. He didn't do this before. He did not do that before. Yeah, but we did have to move platforms, though. Oh, Jesus. Never mind. Oh, that's a new one. Yeah, all of that is new. What the hell? Are you gonna land down here? Yes. Boom, boom, ba boom, boom, bam, bow, boom, boom. Wait, no, hold on. You're almost at. You're almost gone. No, don't fly away. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I don't know if this is the smartest thing to do at this point, but... Oh yeah, no it is. Okay, good. Well, at least his shield is down. Oh, never mind. We have to do it again. They give him a lot of health, huh? Well, I guess it makes sense for him to be a bit harder if you're gonna have Varka on the team, huh? Can't have him fucking... Switch platforms. Okay, hold on. You can't have him trivializing this entire fight, huh? Gotta balance it out. I would be okay with the weekly Dvalin fight being this much more of a challenge. This is cool. Is he flying here? Yeah. Boom, move away. I remember fighting Dvalin a lot with a Ganyu team. I was kind of goated with it, not gonna lie. Oh, jeez, that hurts a lot. That hurts a lot. I didn't think... Yeah, I forgot that that's what he does. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. You leaving? Okay, good. Oh, boy. I can hit him while he's down here. Oh, jeez. You're gonna do the big flyby again, or... Yeah, that works for me. Alright, I need to... Don't you dare lock me in here. Get fucked. Yeah, I just need to do this with Varka, honestly. Okay, no, he's not dead yet. Jesus, he has a lot of HP. And also the abyssal barrier at the beginning sure does not help. I know what you're doing. Yeah, that's fine. You're gonna come this direction, so that means I can hit you from this way. Oh jeez. Move, 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 move. Ah, dang it. Come on now. Am I gonna have to move again? Oh, Jesus. There you go. Get me. Oh, fuck you. Get me up there. I'm almost done. Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. Cutscene. Oh, that's fucking sick. Oh, I love the voices. I love the grunts that he did. He's like, ay, 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 ay. I would imagine then that canonically Varka returned Wolf's gravestone to Dilek for this moment. Oh, Paimon was there. It seems as if this is more difficult than it used to be, huh? Wait, is that the real Dwalin? Did he also get in here? What the fuck? I didn't know you could do that. I follow the liar's song, where even in like a weird memory bubble thing. Okay, cool. Okay, that's fucking cool. I forgot how blue Dwalin was. Yeah, I thought he was more purple than that. Oh, dang it. Oh my god, dragon versus dragon fight. This is the first for Genshin. Someone's got to strike the final blow. I guess this time he can be the hero. Knight over hero any day. Let's fucking go. Oh. Not content with having a hype moment in the story quest, he has to have another hype moment in the fucking event as well. Oh, that's fucking sick. Ooh. Well, now he can swirl it. Oh, that was a big strike that the Traveler landed in there. Holy shit. Cleaved throughout the entirety of his body. Oh, baby. Yeah, see? He got both fire in there. He swirled it from Dilek's hit. Hi, Klee. Do we make it just in time? Is it purified? Oh, there we go. Whoa! Okay, wait, what the fuck? Did we just break the entirety of the... Yep, we did a little bit of an oopsie and broke the whole... Dwalin just broke through the building. Well, at least the day is saved and Klee can have her little fun. Alice and Nicole fix the flaws in the magic to prevent any recurrence of the problems. Klee doesn't notice a thing. Not even the giant gaping hole inside of the fucking building. Might be the window Dwalin broke. Did he only break the window? Well, I guess he was like maybe like minimized after just coming out of the bubble, so I guess he didn't regain his full size until after a bit later. You almost got hurt there though. How about the window, Gene? As long as the building itself is intact, I consider that a win. Yeah, a win, yeah, for sure. Can I go look at how the shit was broken? Would have been tricky to deal with a flying opponent otherwise. Yeah. I can't believe Alice. Well, if anybody can take care of Alice in there, of Klee in there, is Alice. Come on now. Just another bugs that haven't cropped up yet. Yeah. Now that that has been fixed, I would imagine Alice is more confident. Whole bubble could have been blown to bits, and Klee still wouldn't have had a single scratch. Yep. Oh, hell yeah. He kept the bottle for the expedition. Aww. Aw, look at him. He's being such a softie now. Still at work? No, come on, loosen up. If you head back to the headquarters with me after we're done and help me make up the work. Dang it. I got questions for Alice, honestly. To the bar. Are there any of them left around here? No, not yet. The library. Ooh. Dun, doo, 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 doo. There you are. Did you know we would be here, or did we know you'd be here? She had a splendid time in the bubble. Oh, I'm glad. Cole came with us to make sure everything was in order and prevent any similar incidents. You live and you learn, like the Sonic song, Living on the Edge of Tomorrow. Like, from the words of yesterday? I don't remember the lyrics. Even the Dodo King isn't immune to a small slip up here and there. I did see someone make a comment at some point, saying that if Alice is the Dodo King, does that mean that Klein, or Klee's father, is the Dodo Queen? Lightning got freaky for a second there. Recording work is done as well, so now all we have to do is play it on loop. Should be smooth sailing from here on out. Anyone and everyone can enjoy the bubble. Let's go. Nicole will keep an eye on them for sure. And so that disaster was kind of fate before we changed it, right? A fate that will not come to pass because we changed it. The courageous dragon slayer in the story? Well, in real life, he had left on an expedition. That doesn't mean that Dwalin would have escaped his destined death, for another hero would have come along and paid a painful price for victory. Oh, Barbados. Couldn't Varka have been back by then? Is that... I have no idea what that means then. Do not lose sleep over all those what-ifs, over the fates that will not come to pass. It's an exercise in futility. That's true. That's honestly true. It's like, it's neat to know about the what-ifs, but honestly, it's not something we should be too concerned about. Those who can observe fate see both the good and the bad of what could have been. But all that matters is what did happen. Those alternate fates are nowhere near as important as the world that exists in here now. Yeah, but that abyssal power was... Yeah. I mean, that's what I thought it was initially, that the bubble itself got contaminated or something. Some gunk could have stuck in my luggage while I was wandering the border. Oh, no biggie. Well, then how do you explain this happening in there anyways? Nascent form of abyssal power that, if left unchecked, would evolve into the real thing. Oh. It just appeared out of thin air? This is perilous, cunning, dangerous, obsessive, and most infuriating of all, a complete and utter mystery. Oh shit. So even you don't fully know the ins and outs of the abyss, huh? Action Circle has been observing its energies for a long time, and Barbaleth's interpretation is the most accurate. The essence of the abyss lies in the hatred carried by all the fates that will not come to pass. Wait, say that again? Oh. For some reason, I thought I heard the word honkai in there, and I was about to freak the fuck out. World is filled with the conflicting elements. That one thing should happen signifies that a different possibility has been eliminated. Yeah, the many worlds interpretation and whatnot. Yeah, this is literally the most basic explanation of the many worlds interpretation of quantum physics or quantum mechanics. Small choices create alternate realities where either choice happens. I had sweet madame for lunch today. That means that the Alice who chose tea break pancakes instead is no more, because at that point you've made a decision that created two different parallel alternate realities. They can also be events that threaten the world, such as my friend Ryan's daughter's decision to tap into the abyss. Interesting that you still call her a friend, though. In that instant, the tale of a future in which she remained pure was gone forever. Oh shit. Why must his fates be the ones to disappear? Oh, it is. She does say it in a very solemn way, so I would imagine she doesn't like the fact that she was tainted by the abyss, huh? Hatred that stems from not being chosen. Magic that we wove this time involved recreating the past, but some of the variables allowed a certain amount of those unchosen fates to become very close to reality. Thus, the abyss showed its teeth. Huh. It's not existence that it seeks, but the destruction of it. Things like this happen at the border all the time? What the fuck? Is that what you've been busy with? Oh boy. That's quite the victim complex. I guess that's one way of putting it, huh? Obsessed with entering this world at all costs, and that is precisely why we must protect our lives and those of our loved ones. The way that the abyss is described here as like some kind of force that I guess is stronger, it exists because of the possibilities that were not chosen, is strange. But in a way, it still kind of feels similar to what honkai energy is like. It wouldn't surprise me if, like, internally, the abyss for the greater Hoyoverse, I guess, is just another manifestation of the honkai. It would not surprise me. To exist in this world is to be a spark of luck amidst countless possibilities. How precious is that? Yeah, I mean, it's the best theory we got at the moment, I suppose. And even Alice herself calls it a theory, I guess, because it's what Barbaloth thinks. And Barbaloth even doesn't have all the answers. Oh no, I must send you to confinement. Things turned out just fine with the magic bubble. Shouldn't Nicole come along too? Oh, I love that that's your... I love that that's your argument. If you're gonna put me in confinement, why not Nicole too? It's just fucking acting like a baby here. Number of fish have been injured. Whoops. Fish blasting is strictly prohibited because your daughter... Yeah, it's your daughter the one that does this. Oh yeah, no, this was done outside of the bubble. She's already inside. Day of furs for the Dodo King. You shall never see me again. Oh no, I love how she plays along. She's so silly. I love her. I love that for her. Yay! This was a sweet quest. I like that. I like that event. I think that event was neat. I had fun. I also like the what is it? The small hints as to what's going on. I like the subtle name drop. I like my one favorite bit is the subtle name drop of Klee's dad. I guess that puts the theories to rest of Liben being Klee's dad. That would have been a fun thing. I think somebody mentioned it at some point in Reddit, and I read it. And I was like, wait a fucking minute. I'm down for that. Honestly, like, yeah, why the hell not? I don't see the issue with that. Leaving fucking rules. I wouldn't be opposed to the idea of Leben being Klee's dad, even though it doesn't like physically, I guess it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it doesn't matter because Leben's fucking awesome. But no, we know that his name is Klein, and people have. I haven't seen the Minsleaf video about it, but I did see that Minsleaf posted a video that had that I guess took that and theorized that Klein is the mysterious KK that appeared in the Traveler's introduction thing. Because before the game came out, the Travelers, both the siblings, got character introduction cards, much like how somebody were to get an introduction if they're drip marketed. They did that for the Travelers as well, for both of them. And they were both signed by a certain K.K. Now, we don't know what that fucking meant. we don't know who this KK is. We never knew. We never knew. We still don't know. I don't know if there's like more evidence to support the idea that this KK is actually Klein. I don't know. I'd have to watch Minsleaf video. I'm curious about it now. Like, I'm straight up just curious. Cause like if it is KK, then I could only think of one last name that could start with K that Hoyo likes. And that's Kaslana. I don't know if they would make that's the thing. Is like, I don't know if they would make Klee a Kaslana technically, right? Like, would they do that? I don't know. They don't have like the signature Kaslana things, right? Every other Kaslana we've seen has the white hair, and neither Klee nor Alice. Well, Alice isn't a Kaslana. Alice is just Alice, and it is also implied that Klein is someone that can travel between worlds, much like Alice. I forget the title that they gave him. What was the title that they gave him? She gave him a title. Klein Genshin. No, not the Honkai Impact Klein. There is a Klein in Honkai Impact, but that has absolutely nothing to do with this. Kleiner. No, it's not Klein. It's Kleiner. Sorry. No wonder I wasn't thinking. He is the Seeker. Straight up, he's just known as the Seeker. Kleiner is a renowned adventurer, just like Alice. 3 years prior to the Traveler's arrival in Mondstadt, he and Alice entrusted Klee to the land of Favonius, before departing for dangerous and distant journey. Since then, Klee has remained in Mondstadt under the protection of the Knights. Though little is directly recorded about his personal exploits, recent dialogue confirms that Kleiner's travels extend beyond Teyvat itself. According to Alice, he was meant to take the trip back this time, but was delayed due to troublesome happenings on another planet, which is a crazy thing to say. She also states that Teyvat's borders remain in disarray from the tourist plot, preventing his return and postponing his vacation. Venti remarks that being a seeker is a tough job. We don't know what a seeker is. Despite these circumstances, Kleiner keeps in contact with his family through the Dodo communication device. Alice mentions that he recently gave them a call, and Klee was pleased to sponge to hear her father's voice. Yeah. I like that. I like that a concern that a certain part of the community had in regards to Alice and Klee is whether or not they were going to make Klee a proper mom. Now, circumstances of Klee's birth are still up in the air, I guess you could say. Whatever. But there's one thing that we can be sure of now that Alice has directly confirmed it. Alice has a husband, and therefore Klee has a dad. All right. So people were thinking that with Alice's introduction, Maybe they would want to ship her with the Traveler or something like that, and that would mean that if they want to do the fucking self-insert fantasy thing, they can't have Alice be married or something like that, or have had a child, because that would impact her sales negatively, because there's like that one subset of fans that get upset when fictional characters are turned out to have had sex and then had babies, because it just, I don't know, it ruins the immersion or whatever, which I always thought was fucking stupid. So it's nice to know that, if anything else, Klee has a husband. No, Alice has a husband and Klee has a dad. And this is directly confirmed, which means that something happened there. Whatever it is, because like a theory I saw running around a whole lot would be that Klee would turn out to be some sort of clone that Alice did or something like that, and it's just essentially another version of Alice that she created herself, and just, therefore she doesn't really have a dad or anything like that. Which I guess nothing is stopping Hoyo from writing a story that is kind of like that. You could write something like that and have everything we knew about Kleiner just be, I don't know, something that Klee believes and something that is not actually the truth. It wouldn't be the first time that something we thought we knew about events in Genshin they turn out to be something else entirely. It wouldn't surprise me. But I don't know. Hopefully it's not something like that, because I do feel like it would be a very stupid way to write a story, but I don't know. I trust Hoyo. I trust Hoyo with writing a story. And it's interesting to see actual confirmation that, if anything else, there is someone who Klee calls dad. And it's also nice to note that they seem to have some sort of important role, considering Venti gave him a title, or called him a Seeker. We don't know what a Seeker is, but we do know that Alice is the sustainer of the world's borders, because Skirk gave her that title, if I recall correctly. Does she not? Did he not? Does she not? Doesn't Skirk have one? About Alice. The sustainer of the world's borders. Yes. I love that Skirk's line about Alice is very interesting. It starts out in an interesting way already. I forget that I have her, so I can literally check this. About Alice. As the sustainer of the world's borders, she tolerates my presence. It's like, look, I'm supposed to take care of this place and the borders of this place. You're technically not allowed to be here, but if you play nice, I'll let you be here. She promised not to. She did make me promise not to interfere too much with this world's affair. That was fine by me, but I had to know the reason why. She said many ecologists finding emotionally overwhelming when they observe the animal kingdom and see the predators hunting and the prey fleeing, but they'll never interfere in the process. Instead, they allow the laws of nature to take precedence over their own emotions. Some call this being a callous observer, but I think it's merciful at the same time, which is kind of scary if you think about it, because in a way, that's almost as if Alice is saying, look, if you meddle too much in this place, I can straight up kill you or kick you out. So I can let you be, but do know that this is me showing mercy in some form or another. But yeah, Alice would never do like that. And Alice would never be evil like that. Nah, she wouldn't. However, if Skirk actually legitimately posed a threat to Teyvat, she would have been taken care of. Or if Skirk, I mean. Did I say if Alice posed a threat? Well, Alice does probably pose a threat, but it's a good thing that she's on Teyvat's side. Either way, I think this is going to be it for me. I know that there's like a bunch of stuff in the event that I could also be doing, but I'm tired and I want to go... I dropped frames this stream? What the fuck? 0.1%, but still. Let's see. Do you want to raid somebody? Maybe. Is Nor live? I've raided Nor too many times. Maybe we can forego the Nor raid once again. Ba-da-bum bum 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 ba-ba-bum ba-da-bum bum ba-da-ba-da-bum. Be-dee-dee-dee. Be-de-de-dim, be-de-dim, be-de-de-de-de-de-de-de-de-de-de-de-de-de-de. Yeah, I think I'm leaving it here though. Okay. This was fun. That's a fun event. I'm glad I did it live. Yeah, that's a fun time. That was a fun time. I want to see more events like that. But now I can't wait to see what the hell is up with. Like, I want more info on Kleiner, if possible. I'm going to go watch that Minsleaf video because I'm just actually that curious. But that being said, I'll be seeing you on Thursday for some stream work. We're going to be yapping, and I'm going to try and get some work done to upgrade the stream a little bit, if you will. So that being said, I'll be seeing you when I see you then. Bye bye.